Hey guys, as you all know, we have a great reporting system. We have tons of different reports that you can run to help you track what's going on with your business, to get some stats, to uh, make a business plan for the next 6 to 12 months, depending on what your numbers look like. And that is all great. But there are three major reports that you should utilize weekly, if not daily. Um, One is going to be restaurant related, one is going to be driver related, and then one is going to be related to your sales, profit margins, etc., etc. So we're going to run through them all so I can show you guys quickly what they can do. And we hope that this is a great starting point for you to take better care of your finances, plan your business better, and hopefully that leads you to growing your business faster than you would otherwise. So obviously we're going to go to the report section. And as I said, there's a ton of them, but the three main ones, and the first one we're going to cover is the restaurant invoice new. Now this one is going to have everything you need to know about how many sales there are for specific restaurants, uh, if the orders has been paid or not, if there's any issues. Like, this is a great tool to figure all that stuff out. You select your location, you select your restaurants, and then you can select if you want to show all paid and unpaid orders. But probably the most useful thing is to show only unpaid orders and leaving auto pay on any, because there might be a issue where autopay doesn't pay it out for whatever reason, or there's a pending transaction that might be getting stopped for some reason. So this is a great way to navigate if you have any issues regarding your finances or any payments going out to the restaurants. Then from here we have restaurant types and account types. These, again, if you're going and pulling out only unpaid orders, you don't have to worry about, because there's only going to be less than 0.5% of the orders are going to have issues on average, we're talking. Then you have your payment methods. Here you can specify, if this is going to be related to whatever is inside the restaurant profiles option. So the payment method, restaurant profile, financial tab. This is where this field is going to correlate and pull the information. Um, Marketing fee, additional fee, enter commission, all of this stuff you can leave out. Um, so the commission wise is going to show you how much they are paying you for processing the services, right? And then from here, obviously, you can do the start and end date. You can pull it daily, weekly, monthly, whatever it is, however long you need. Now, these 6 fields right here, we covered in a video probably a month or so back, but these fields are left on default because what they do is they will pull the information from the financial tab in the restaurant profile, but you can change them. And you can select if you want to show the order type or not, if you want to show takeout tips or not, commission, whatever, right? So these 6 fields right here are going to, if you leave them on default, pull the information that's under that specific restaurant profile. So one restaurant profile maybe doesn't want the commission to be shown, or you don't want to show them commission for, whatever reason. Maybe they're a non-partner. Maybe you handle their commission through menu markups, whatever it is, right? So those are those 6 fields. And then here you can include, exclude, or hide certain things. So you can hide orders by zip code. You can include restaurant copies. You can include mail-in headers, like all of these different things you can set up here. And this is a great way to just have like a general overview of how certain restaurants did, right? And let's just say we generate a default report for only unpaid orders. And as you can see, there is a handful of orders that have any issues whatsoever, because in most cases they're going to be pending. So the orders are still being processed. And now from here, uh, you're going to pull up a driver cash out report. And this is a similar tool to the restaurant invoice one, because you are still also tracking auto pay slash partner pay statuses. So you can either show only unpaid orders, show both paid and unpaid, or show all unpaid orders, which ignoring the date range. Now this one is particularly good to know because partner pay is going to, if an order has a pending payment status, right, to the driver, the autopay is going to try every day for the next 30 days since that order was made to pay that driver out. Now, after 30 days, because we can't batch that far down, um, the autopay is going to stop trying to pay the driver. And this is where it's really good to maybe weekly do like a manual audit of these driver orders in case some of your drivers have not been paid for whatever reason, right? There might be insignificant funds, maybe they had cash orders, whatever it is, and this is a great way to narrow down those orders. Now you can include auto payments or not, and then you obviously the start and end date, and starting cash, ending cash, you can pull if you need to, uh, and then also you have payment types. So only cash payments, only credit payments, or only other payments, but those exclude cash and credit, right? So other payments are going to be your gift certificates, uh, your coupons, and all that stuff. Now you also have a couple of options in this one. You can show inactive drivers if somebody left or you don't want them driving anymore and you need to pull up their payments in case you need to clear a balance out with a driver. Then you have tax tips, include customer city, consider credits as earnings, mark cash tips as paid, and include $0 line items. These are all little useful tools, but if we're talking about unpaid orders specifically, um, you will not need to worry about this too much unless you have, 200 drivers and it's really hard to navigate through unpaid orders. But let's just say we show all unpaid orders. We're gonna generate it, and we're not going to go into detail, but I just wanted to show you that each driver is going to have its own section, and because of that, you can see the progress of the auto payment. You can see where the money was moved around. You can see exactly how much the driver owes, and so on and so forth. We did do a video on this report, and we went into detail on how to check all of these things. So from here, the last report that you should utilize is the daily new financial report. Now, this one is very interesting because it gives you a very good breakdown of how your business is doing. So you will have your sales, you will have your RDS fees, you will have your profits, you will have how much you paid drivers out, you will have how much you paid restaurants out. And this is not going to include any out of software expenses. Now, if you don't know what that is, check out one of the videos before because I do talk about what expenses are, and they are done on a locational level. Now, these are fixed expenses that you have every month that you know that are coming in, and you can include those to get a better estimate of how much your business is making, let's say, right? So if I go and pull right now I'm not going to include expenses, and we're going to talk about these options. I just want to show you guys really quick. So if we pull a report for a week, right, we're going to pull this report, and we are going to go all the way down here in a second. So you have, as I said, all of your breakdowns, all of your little things that you will find useful. Like, people are mostly paying in credit. They're ordering mostly from your website, and you have your address stats, your cash flow, like all of these different things, right? So here you will have net received, and then you will have operational revenue, right, or reported net revenue. So these two numbers are going to be here, right? So let's say this one is 5,950 and this one is going to be 4,763. So now these are not including any out of software expenses that we input manually in the system. So now I'm just going to pull it with the expenses just to show you guys the difference, so you can get a more realistic view of is your business actually making money at this point? How much cash flow did you have? And as you can see here, right now we're in a minus currently for reported net revenue because we did not count those out of software expenses. Now, to go back, uh, other couple of things that you can do is you can exclude gift certificates because you already got that money up front or people used points for those. You can include marketing fees or software tips, and you can also include manual future order credit deductions. Now here we have a couple of fields and they all have tooltips that are going to tell you exactly what they do. So we can exclude zero line items, which I like to do because I have a easier preview of what I'm doing. Because for example, if I'm not paying anything for additional charges, tax, e-store, and markups, this is $0. That's probably going to go away, and I'll have a little more condensed overview of my business. So that's a useful thing. You can also exclude national partners if you want to. You can include promoter commissions if you're utilizing promoters, and you can include integrated courier orders or not. You can also separate the orders by order source, so you can see like, oh, is this, let's say, is my website doing better margins or better order average than the app? Maybe I should do something to help people that are utilizing the app order more, incentivize them with a coupon or something. So these are all great things to consider and to utilize on, as I said, weekly if not daily. We hope this helps. You can find all of these reports and videos on these detailed videos on these reports that will tell you exactly what they do. And make sure you use these 3 reports to have a better overview of your business. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.